This YouTube channel has been around for a while. Since 2017, we've brought you goalkeeping videos, we've documented my own career, and we've built this incredible keeping goals community. But this video will tell you the full story. This is how I achieved my dream of becoming a professional goalkeeper in the most unique way possible, and how you too at home can achieve your own dreams from the lessons that I've learned. So strap in, it's time for a story. Let's take it way back to the start. So I grew up enjoying playing in goal for the pure reason of throwing myself around, diving in the mud, saving shots from my little brother, going to watch the football with my dad and my granddad, and dragging along my mum and my sister at the same time. But my first taste of proper football was when I joined the academy at Crewe Alexandra as a little 9-year-old goalkeeper. Wide-eyed, full of optimism, I walked through those academy gates and hated every single minute of it. As an under 10, I was playing against Man United, Man City, Everton, but I couldn't handle the pressure that came in an established academy environment. I was falling out of love with the game, so I left. My mum just said, "Don't stay. You're not enjoying it, just leave." And I ended up going and playing for my local Sunday League team, Bollington United, for 2 years outfield. I actually scored 7 goals as a centre midfielder once. It was one of my outstanding contributions to football. And this very early chapter in my football career showed me the importance of trusting my family and trusting the people closest to me. So fast forward a little bit, under 13s, and I joined my local team, Macclesfield Town. And I came back to the position that I always loved, playing in goal. And I'd always been a good goalkeeper. But through under 13s, under 14s, although I could make great saves and had great reflexes, I was definitely a short goalkeeper. And I really struggled to kick the ball, almost to a point where most of the games, my centre-backs took my goal kicks for me. All the way up to under 15s, I was constantly facing trialists coming in from other clubs, bigger goalkeepers, taller goalkeepers, goalkeepers that could kick it much further than me. But for some reason, whenever it came to those contract decisions, I was always kept on for another 2 years. Our head coach at Macclesfield Town once said to me that I was a great goalkeeper, but I would never make it as a professional because I wouldn't be tall enough. And this period of my career, it showed me to trust myself, to back my own ability and not listen to the negativity of other people. At under 16, I was offered a YTS or a youth team scholarship, which normally means that you leave school and you join the club full-time as a trainee, including your studies. After speaking with my parents, I decided I wanted to carry on with my education. I enjoyed school, I wanted to do my A-levels, but I also wanted to continue chasing that football dream at the same time and being part of a professional team. The FA rep for education told us it would be too difficult. You wouldn't be able to balance school and football at a high level. With the help of my parents, my school and my team, I managed to combine the two, to train in the morning with the youth team, get a quick lift back to school, have my classes in the afternoon, have extra time with tutors, and somehow managed to come out with 3 A-levels and an offer to carry on with full-time football at Macclesfield. This showed me the importance of combining something else that I love alongside my playing career. I then signed a contract to be part of Macclesfield Town's first team. And this was it. I thought I'd made it. I'd put in the hard work, I'd come through the academies, I'd finally got an opportunity with the first team, and I was well on my way to becoming a number 1 in the Football League. I trained well, I did what was expected of me, but that was it. I turned up on time, I left on time, I had a few loan games, and then I got a nasty shock at the end of the season when I was released. This showed me the importance of going above and beyond if you want to create a professional career within football. Doing the basics and doing the same as everyone else doesn't get you anywhere. I was lucky enough, due to my studies, to have been offered a place at Loughborough University, and the decision to leave the Northwest football environment changed my life. I got the opportunity to train and play in world-class facilities. I was playing 40+ games per season in university and non-league football. I rubbed shoulders with world-class athletes on a daily basis, whilst also studying for an international business degree and making friends with people from across the world. It was at Loughborough where I met Johnny, and where we had the idea to create a YouTube channel, and more specifically, the series Keeping Goals, which came during a late night bet with some of our housemates. So, it's Thursday night, 11 PM. I've got an exam tomorrow, so I should be revising, but our first ever 100k view YouTube video just happened.
Since Sunday. It's Thursday. And we're on 108,000, nearly 109,000 views on the vlog.
Which is mad. Absolutely mad. Thanks, guys. Johnny's practicing French, I'm practicing Spanish. But thanks for watching our video. It made us very happy.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
On to the next one.
Whoop whoop. 10k. Love that. Thanks, guys. 10,000 of you with us on the channel. Madness. I'm gonna go tell Johnny. This showed me the importance of leaving my comfort zone and also how world-class athletes train and behave on a day-to-day basis. As part of my degree, I could also do a study abroad year. And as someone who had always loved Spanish football and had been a massive fan of Iker Casillas up the small goalie union, the opportunity to move to Madrid to study and to play football was too good to turn down. I wanted to carry on playing, but I had a big problem. I didn't have an agent and I couldn't speak Spanish. So I created an Excel spreadsheet of all the clubs in the Madrid area in the top 5 divisions. Names, email addresses, phone numbers of all the coaches, and me, Frankie, and my dad. We took a flight, hired a car, and drove around every single one of them, giving out golden envelopes containing a handwritten letter in Spanish asking for an opportunity to join in, to train, and to do pre-season. After hundreds of no's, one club said yes. And suddenly, I was training with Rayo Vallecano. Cue episode 1 of Keeping Goals, and probably one of the worst on-camera performances by a YouTuber of all time.
So, some of the staff are just turning up. Hopefully, they'll film bits of it and give me the film, and then we can show you a bit of training. Alright, let's have a good one. I'll see you in a bit.
By the November, I was part of a first team squad facing Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey at the Bernabeu.
Have a look at that. Oh my days. How did we get here? You came from Macedonia. I came from Macclesfield. And we're at the Bernabeu. Oh dear me. It just goes on forever. I was trying to think of clever things to say so that I can speak to the camera and try and explain what it feels like, but mate, how did I get here? Just keep going, just chase it, because you end up at somewhere like this.
Playing in Spain taught me so many things. It showed me how big the football world was, and it taught me the necessity to create your own opportunities. If you want something, you've got to go out and make it happen for yourself. No one is going to hand you anything on a plate. After finishing my time in Spain, returning to Loughborough to finish my degree, the next few years were all about squeezing as much as I possibly could from my football career. I earned my first professional contract playing in Gibraltar, a season which was cut short by the pandemic.
Yeah, there's one guy walking his dog. But otherwise, it's been just absolutely silent all day.
I trained like a madman during lockdown, searching for an opportunity in the only country that I could find that hadn't stopped their football due to COVID, Sweden. Eventually, I was in a Skype call with staff members from a club called Piteå IF, who offered me a short-term contract. I accepted straight away, without knowing where on earth Piteå was. And when I looked it up on a map, I didn't know that people could live so far north. But I packed my bags, jumped on a flight, and headed towards the Arctic Circle, my 4th different country in 4 seasons. And I ended up finding the best club of my career. I was welcomed with open arms into the club and into the country, and the success came straight away. We won the league, won promotion, and won many awards along the way. This showed me the value of being in an environment that prioritizes people and a positive culture. And that if you have a small team which respects each other and pushes one another, you can beat the bigger clubs with a bigger budget. 2 more years in Sweden followed, And eventually I decided to move on from Piteå to try and play at a higher division in Sweden. Despite a promise from a big club, the call never came. I was stuck as a free agent, and having left the club that I loved, I tried to play for another team in Stockholm, but was dropped after just 3 games. This started one of the toughest periods of my career. I returned to the UK in the summer of 2023 and had the opportunity to play once again for my hometown team, this time called Macclesfield FC, who were on their own rebirth path. I loved playing in front of my hometown crowd. 4,000 plus people on a match day, cheering for the team, singing your name, seeing people there who you'd grown up alongside. It was an incredible experience. And after fighting my way into the team, feeling like I was back on the top of my game, I was dropped again after a change of manager. These times really showed me that football is a roller coaster. One minute you're playing your best football and you feel like you can take on the world. The next, you're dropped on the bench and wondering what on earth just happened. It showed me how difficult it is to try and maintain your confidence when you are in one of those down moments. And after a final season, playing for FC United of Manchester, another incredible non-league club in English football, with brilliant fans and a brilliant stadium, it brings us to the present day. An unorthodox, unusual football career, but one which allowed me to achieve my dream of becoming a professional footballer. And not only that, but doing it in 4 separate countries. It was a career that taught me invaluable lessons, and lessons that I could pass on to thousands of people around the world. And today, we sit here on the channel with 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 people who have been with us for at least one part of that journey. And some of you have been there for the full thing. What a gift that is to us. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, a massive thank you. For a young, naive kid who had a bit of a silly dream, you helped me to believe that we could do it. And we became part of your dreams too. Every comment, every message, we got to see the best of all people. People from across the world who are chasing their own passions. People are quick to point out the negatives of our world and our lives, but Johnny and I have seen firsthand the good and the selfless great of so many of you. So thank you. And the next thank you is for the guy behind the camera. So this will be a little bit of an emotional one. But Johnny has been there every single step of the way. Everything that you have ever watched, Johnny has helped to create and put in front of you. Every story that we've ever told, the reason why you receive it is because of him. He has been part of this journey the whole time, and it's been a privilege to be able to share that journey with one of your best friends. So a huge thank you to Johnny, and a huge thank you to you for enjoying what we've created together here on YouTube.
Sorry guys.
When Keeping Goals has 1 million subscribers, we're going to show everyone this video of us eating wraps off the floor and editing on a blow-up bed.
Show them all light.
With only this to light our way. Welcome to the creator life.
But it's not just me and Johnny who make up the Keeping Goals team on this YouTube channel. We were very lucky that a few years ago, a very talented guy called Patrick replied to our desperate request for help when editing a video, and he's been with us ever since.
Who's that, Con?
We've got a date with Patrick. You'll have noticed in the last few years the quality of the edits improving week after week, and that is down to Patrick's dedication. His talent helps to make the videos what it is and helps to translate the value to you guys. And we've had a brilliant time over the last few years traveling across Europe, coming to games with us and documenting everything that we've been doing. So much of what we do on this channel is down to him, and we are so grateful to have him as part of the team. And then finally, my family. The ones who have been with me from the very beginning, who made me believe that all of this, or some form of it, was possible. That didn't laugh when I told my dreams, but encouraged me to chase them, and were there every single step of the way. Frankie being a huge part of that. I know you guys have loved having Frankie Cam on the channel. We still haven't forgiven her that she managed to miss one of my best assists ever when she decided to film a dog instead at the ground.
Sorry. Go on.
But her love and support has made all of this possible, and she's been there every single step of the way. And I'm so lucky to have her as my best friend and my wife, and a huge part of this journey. So what next? A football career that's 20 plus years old, a YouTube channel that's 8 years old, but we're by no means done. We took a little bit of a break this summer just to breathe and reflect, but there is so much coming down the line. And as we always have, we will share every single step of it with you guys. And for those of you chasing your own dream, go for it. Take that first step. Follow your feet wherever those opportunities come from, because you will be surprised how far they can take you. But thank you for watching. Keep chasing improvement, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, and we'll speak to you in a bit.